Hello there lads and ladies, welcome back to another video. And today I'm here pretty early in the morning and I'm getting ready to head off for the cenotaph. Basically I'm going to go celebrate Remembrance Day. And if you're wondering the confusion, why is it on the 10th and not the 11th? Well, that's because we do it on Sunday, I'm afraid. So it's all on Remembrance Sunday basically. I know it's confusing. A lot of people are like, no, you got to do it on like the 11th hour, the 11th minute of the 11th day. That's understandable. But through confusion, it's going to be held on the Sunday as usual because that's just how it is in British culture, basically. We just have it on Remembrance Day, which is always a Sunday, basically. So hopefully next year that will probably sort itself out, basically, and we'll be doing it on the 11th as usual. Although, I don't know, it's a very confusing thing at the end of the day. I also wanted to show off my tattoo, actually. I got this done for the special occasion. I was meant to get it done last year, but I didn't have time. There were, like, time constraints. I had an awful lot of busy things going on at the time. But I might as well show you guys off here now. Let me just... It's on my back, actually. Hang on. It's a bit of a tattoo story time for you guys, if you can see it. Let me turn around here for you. So if you can see, it's a poppy. I've decided to not use the green leaf with it because it just looks much more attractive with the poppy facing up and down like that. And if you see the lettering, it says "Lest nu vergessen." Normally you would say "lest we forget," or "lest we forget" for the soldiers basically. And I've basically mixed the three languages together, basically. You know, you got the lest, then you got the French for nu, basically, which basically means we. And then there's vergessen, which is German for forget, basically. It may not translate very well, but it was kind of something I wanted to do to show that all sides suffered, basically, you know. No matter who was at fault for what, you've got to understand that there were some people that were forced into what they had to do. There were some people that suffered for the countries that they basically gave their lives to. And every person who gave their lives in every conflict deserves a voice to be heard and a memory to be given, basically. So that's why I kind of wanted the poppy with the three main languages that were basically told through the ages, basically, which is predominantly English, French, and German, basically. Not that the other, you know, countries don't deserve like shout outs for their memories and their contributions and their tributes for their countries. You know, you have like the Turks, the Australians, and Kiwis, and all that during like their time when they earned their freedom, when they fought alongside the British, basically. They earned their right to fly their own flag for their own country, for their own conflicts, especially after the war they had with Turkey. And Turkey, my goodness, the amount of lives that they gave just to be considered a state, and the leaders that came out of that conflict that then turned into like the leaders of Turkey at the time. It's amazing. It's an amazing story. You know, you've probably heard of the conflict at the Suez Canal. That's what it was going over, basically. And that's kind of the conflict that gave the Australians and their Kiwis their freedom, basically. And there's my two grandfathers. Just want to get them in the video as well. There we are. Nice and clean. Sorry if the camera's a little bit shoddy. It's quite dusky here, quite dim. But at least it's not raining, so it's a good day for the cenotaph, basically. Get deeper in there, back there, bless him. So, what I will be doing, I'll be going down and enjoying my time at the cenotaph. We're going to pay tribute, we're going to take some poppy wreaths down and lay them at the cenotaph. And hopefully we'll probably go to London, maybe, at some point. Lay some poppy wreaths there as well. Because that is something I want to kind of do as a tradition. I kind of want to go all around the country and visit every cenotaph, basically. I might document it, I'm not so sure, but it is something that I've been planning for a while, basically. I wanted to go to every single cenotaph in every county of England, Wales and Scotland and Northern Ireland, basically. I also want to go to Cornwall as well, because Cornwall is beautiful, and especially want to spend a weekend there or so, because it's absolutely gorgeous in the summer. So I might probably make my winter escapades up in Scotland first, and then make my way down through Wales, and then England, and then go to Cornwall, and then take a boat, hopefully up to Northern Ireland if I get the opportunity. But I don't know whether or not to document it yet or not, but that's up to you guys if you really want to see it or not. But it's just something that I've wanted to do, really. I wanted to pay tribute in my own little way, basically, by going to every single cenotaph and just laying a wreath there, basically. But yeah, this is going to be it for me. It's a quick little short video for you guys. I want to show you off my crew two granddads, bless them. They both fought in the artillery units, and I have another grandfather that I don't have a photo of, unfortunately. He was a Navy man. And I cannot remember which boat he served on. I don't think it was the... No, it wasn't the Cressy. The Cressy sank, I believe. Quite a few poor souls died on that ship, unfortunately. Yeah, thankfully he didn't serve on that one. But yeah, I know he was a Navy man, but there wasn't much I knew about him. But these two, my granddad and my great-granddad, they were definitely artillery men, basically. And they were lucky, actually, because they volunteered. And they got to choose where they went to go. Because at the time when the Second War started, you kind of were put where you were needed in a certain sense. But with these two, they were very lucky to get in very early. And they got a nice cushy placement in the artillery unit. I wouldn't say it was cushy, you know, but definitely safer than, say, being like, say, a vanguard unit on in the army, in the infantry. Like, because no one wants to be a foot soldier in the infantry, especially not in the Second World War, and especially not in the First World War. If you've got like mental images of trench warfare on the Eastern and Western Front, it was really a choice of which is the lesser evil, really. Either freeze to death on the Eastern Front, or die of dysentery, or like gunfire on the Western Front. It was terrible. It was absolutely atrocious for these poor men and women. But yeah, with that, lads and ladies, thank you ever so much for watching. I thought I'd show you off my little tattoo to pay tribute to my two grandfathers and every single man and woman that has ever had a conflict in all of the world. This is a day of remembrance. We should always remember those that gave their lives so that we have a choice to do with whatever we please with our freedoms. And I'm always thankful for that. We should never forget those that gave their lives for us. So, thank you for everything that you have all done for us in every single country, in every single soldier. You are doing, honestly, some brave actions that an awful lot of us could really question whether or not if we could do them or not. That's always something to remember as well. We don't go to war because we hate what's in front of us. We go to war to protect what's behind us. So, well, lads and ladies, thank you ever so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in whatever I next do around here. Take care, my friends.